December 27th, Friday, 8 a.m. No one's been fed yet, so they're all a little antsy. And actually, we're over the hump. 26 is the busiest day, and then the dogs start to go away. I kind of equate this to Super Bowl 3 weeks of the dog boarding business. Anyhow, I was tired Christmas Day with all the dogs coming in with all the different personalities and trying to figure out their personalities and figure out what they're doing and why they're doing it and what's going on, and trying to make sure everyone gets trying to make sure everyone gets enough play time. Like I said, I got Bella the pit, but I just can't take a chance. I mean, she's a real good dog. I've had her with my dogs now, and she's a good dog, but I'm just not putting her with this pack. Just you know, it's like having dynamite and playing with matches. You know, it could go off any time, and I just soon not have it go off. So you gotta, well, as Clint Eastwood said, a man's gotta know his limitations. So anyhow, Mojo went home, the Doberman. I was feeling real bad because Doberman Mojo didn't get a chance to play as much as I wish could have had it play with the pack. But coming during the year when there's less dogs here, Mojo's great in the pack. But just a little too much action going on. And Mojo was the last minute, so I don't feel totally bad. The owner didn't plan ahead. Bella didn't plan that far ahead either. Last year, I actually went up to see my notes. Hey, Dakota. That is a trash truck. Yes, it's picking up trash, Dakota. Thank you for letting me know. Anyhow, I went back and looked at my notes, and Bella tried to get picked up on the 23rd of December 2012, and that's my granddaughter's birthday. And David, my driver, was busy with the fourth birthday party, so turned out Bella didn't come that day because we just couldn't squeeze it in. So Bella stayed home last year. That's why it's been a couple of years since I've been with Bella. So I don't feel bad either because, again, that was last minute planning. This time's last minute planning. And on the website it says, plan ahead. Plan on saving. So anyhow, this time next year we'll have the other play yard built up over there. And I got a couple people in mind to help out with the different yards. You'll see something a little different over here. This play yard will get rearranged, and we'll have basically 4 play yards with some people that'll be able to stay in. It's going to be like camp counselors. You're going to have a camp counselor that's here for the week, and that way they get to know the dog gets to know them, and it's not switching off employees from one employee to another employee. The dog's got to get used to all the different employees. The dog will just get used to one camp counselor, and if it's not a good match, we'll switch the dog into another camp counselor. And then that way the camp counselor can be taking pictures and doing what I'm doing and writing some emails. And customers may, if they like that camp counselor, request that camp counselor. And if the camp counselor does a good job, the camp counselor will be able to watch more dogs, and therefore I'll probably work it out as a percentage, and they'll get paid more. So there'll be an incentive to really work with the dogs and be good counselors to the dogs. Hey, there's an idea. Maybe that should be like teaching. You know, the teachers who have a great relationship with the kids and teach them, not their best friends, should get paid more. I don't want to get into all of that. Anyhow, if you hear my voice, I'm feeling a lot better today. So yeah, it was just draining not knowing all the personalities and what to expect on everything. So Jessica's inside. She's getting all the food ready. We got a bunch of little dogs. I got to get the video of them. Some of the little dogs are going to be a handful, more so than these dogs. And as some of you know what little dogs, they can be. But if I'm up to it, I mean, they're only going to be here a few days. You know, typically I like to be able to spend time with the dogs. It may take them 2-3 days just to get into the routine. So you give them a chance, and like being a Christian, you know, Every day you wake up, it's a whole new beginning. You can start your life over again. Thank the good Lord for the day you have. Kind of, if you listen to the Lord's Prayer, you know, for those who know the Lord's Prayer, it's pretty basic. You know, give us our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses for those who trespass against us. So forgive each other. And with the dogs here, I kind of start fresh every day. Some dogs may just had a bad day. Maybe there's a bad personality going on. We're all born new again every day. So I keep giving the dogs a chance. I mean, how many chances are we supposed to give each other? 7 times 700? 7 times 70? 7 times 7,000? I think the point is you keep giving everyone a chance. And on that note, gee, Thanksgiving I talked about it, but any of the family friends you ran into at Christmas time, if they're down on their luck, if things aren't going well for them, I do have the ranch. It's called SOS Ranch, Save Our Souls Ranch. And come January, I'll be up at the ranch beginning of January, right after all the dogs go home. I'll be setting everything up. A couple years back, we had 16 guys living on the ranch, and we officially own it now as of almost 3 months ago now. So instead of putting band-aids on the ranch, we're actually going to fix it all up and open it up as a men's retreat. So if you know any men, and I'm not a rehab house, I'm not a drug rehab, I'm not a halfway house. Hey, shh. But there is no drinking, no smoking, no drugs. So it's a place where men can get a new beginning. The dogs will be down here. I may take some of the dogs up there with me, the ones I need to work with. Jessica will be handling most of the things down here. The men can work with the cattle and the goats and the sheep, and then if they're really good, they can work with the dogs as soon as they build up a trust. So, but you know, the most of the men I end up getting are men that have been shacking up with their girlfriends. They lose their job. Girlfriend has no more use for them because they're not bringing the bacon home, and before they end up going down that road again, if they ever went down that road, they get a chance to breathe some fresh air and see how simple life is. Hey, Dixie. Dixie. So, bottom line, I'm going to walk away from Dixie here because Dixie's barking. Yeah, you know I'm moving away, so you're going to come closer? If you know any men in your family, friends of friends, any men, and I say men because I'm not set up for women up there. I just hate to say it, but you throw one woman in the mix and everything's going to get messed up. Men need to be able to focus on themselves and not have any distractions. See, they come over closer to me now. Hey, I am serious, folks. Think about your cousins, your brother-in-laws, your ex-brother-in-laws, the ones that you just go, I don't want to see them at Christmas. Send them to me. You know, it's like, tell them about me, give them my phone number, you know, give them the website. You know, all I ask is they help out on the ranch, and some men will say, well, how much work I got to do? I go, you don't have to do a darn thing. Sit around and let all the other men do all the work for you. Cook for you, clean for you, and then take care of you. And see how long that's going to last. Most men don't want to do that. They do want to do for themselves. They just don't know how. Sometimes their mommies have been wiping their asses way too long, haven't cut the apron strings. They get to be 30 years old. And that's where I can step in. It's like, I'm not your mama. I'm not going to wipe your ass. I will cut the apron strings real quick. And you will go out there and cut firewood to stay warm. You will grow a garden to eat food. You will help out with the animals. It's real simple. You know, all electricity comes from the sun, solar. All our water comes from a spring. There's no water bill. There's no electric bill. Sun goes down, you go down. Sun comes up, you get up. How do you think the pioneers did it 150 years ago? That's pretty much how we live. And folks, all the dog boarding business here pretty much pays for all that. I get no government subsidies. I get nothing from the state. If the guys are on food stamps, I'll give them 2 months to get off of them. If they want to make that, if they want to stay, cut the strings. No more sucking on Uncle Sam's tit. So it's just real basic. I got my soapbox. See, there's a log right here. Maybe I should stand on this. This is my soapbox. This is the way it was back in the old days, huh? Stand up here above everyone and preach. Although I am no way in any way above anyone else. I am a human. I sin. And I have been saved by the grace of God. Alright. I'll be quiet now. Let you watch the dogs play a little bit. Well, we're up over 12 minutes. Hopefully some of you have been thinking about one of your loved ones, one of your family members, someone that can use the benefit of getting up on the ranch and getting away from everything and just starting new. Country Oaks Bed and Biscuit Inn, where there's always room at the ranch for any of the men. Farmer Paul signing off.